It's Jamie and Danny's wise old saying of the day.
Okay, we were just talking about that wise old saying, and we have our one for today.
Right.
It is, a clear conscience is usually the sign of a bad memory. Oh, that's big!
It's Jamie and Danny's wise old saying of the day.
A clear conscience is usually the sign of a bad memory.
Very nice.
Wow! I had a beginning, a middle, and it went here because we were talking about this crap.
Right.
The show almost worked out for us.
Totally.
This one went for yesterday. I wish I would have had it yesterday, but remember the I can't live with you, I can't live without you? Mm-hmm. It says, I feel so miserable without you, it's almost like having you here. Oh, that's
sweet.
Precious. All right, so that was our
Wise.
Right. Old saying of the day. I agree with that wholeheartedly. That also goes with that woman saying that sometimes we're mean. Sometimes, well, that's the feathers chicken thing. Yeah,
right.
I still don't really get. All right. Coming up here shortly, we have that Omarosa from The Apprentice. If you watch that Donald Trump show.
Yeah.
She's going to be hitting the on the phone here in a brief moment, so we will be talking to her about that show. And in the meantime, we have a buttload of phone calls from everything from gossiping to sex to Star Jones. I'm pissed off that you insulted her.
Who's what?
This chick named Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jamie and Danny. Good morning.
Hi.
I am just so shocked that, Jamie, you would insult Star Jones the way you did. Her fiance has his own money, and the diamond that he gave her on her engagement ring is spectacular. I don't know if you were insinuating that because she's a large woman, she would be hard to make love to when you went into that whole,
I was insinuating that. Yes, indeedy do. I was insinuating that, yes, it would be very difficult to make love to a large, voluptuous woman like herself.
Nice.
I am just so shocked that you would do that. Because,
you don't think it would be hard for a skinny man to make love to a very large woman?
To be honest, I never even imagined
Well,
it.
see, look, I did. I did.
I just think that was so cruel and so mean of you. And I've listened to the show for a long time.
Dude, Jen. We all know she doesn't even wear the Payless shoes.
Well, but she's making money off of the commercials, so she has to wear them.
Oh, you know what? We heard, allegedly, she's not even wearing them. It's all a Payless lie.
Huh.
Oh, wow, we're being deceived by the media.
Shocker right there, yeah.
Oh, my God, Jen. So what makes you such a lover of the...
Big girl.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not a big girl. I've been a size 7 for as long as I can remember, but I was just surprised that you would insult all heavy-set women.
I really didn't, because my sister used to be about, 170 pounds overweight.
Wait a minute. You did not insult all fat women when you said
no.
he earned his money for loving Star.
Yeah.
So essentially,
it is Star Jones. I'm just going with the Star Jones angle. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a personality thing, not a fat thing.
Well, it's a little bit of both. She has them both really going on for her.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a combo. She's a combo thing.
See, then I guess it's not as bad because you are actually tackling the character instead of just the physical appearance. But when you said that, I thought, man, I wonder if she's going to get some angry calls about people. And then the caller who previously called in said how you two can sometimes be mean. Yeah, she's right.
Well, I mean, why do you love Star Jones so much? I think you're mean for loving her.
Huh?
It's not about Star Jones. It's just about the principle. It's bad enough that girls are suffering from anemia and bulimia.
Sister, she's obese. It's not like she's like, a little sturdy.
No, I know. And that's unhealthy, too, especially with all of the fat food craze in the country and everyone is so overweight.
Did I tell you my wife has hepatitis C?
And she's a bad wife and you hate her.
Yep.
Hey, Jen.
Yes?
We'll be okay.
It's all right, babe.
Well, and
Group
another
hug?
thing. At least
Can you hold on another thing? Oh. Well, I have to go to break.
Oh, yeah.
And another. I do that bad. I want to play football.
What do you mean?
You know how you guys always, you play that football game where y'all run and, tackle each other?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to do a stench, but he didn't move.
You can't move him.
He didn't, and he had hot coffee and everything.
No, you need a miracle to move Stench.
Yeah, hell, that's not fun. You're no fun to play with. All right. Anyway, Omarosa, I guess, is what? She's running a little bit late?
Well,
a
as
little bit late.
Jack pointed out, she doesn't know what time it is because of her concussion.
That's true. True dat. Oh, I'm not going to say true dat anymore. Anyway, all right.
True dat.
So let's find the third part to Jen's third part series of everything that she doesn't like about us today on the show. Jen, go ahead.
I was just going to finish up on point that maybe you're just a little envious because she found someone who's willing to commit to her and you're not.
Oh my God, I can't
Whether
believe
she's in or not,
you
she
know
has
that.
someone.
No,
Jamie, there's enough food in the vending machine. You can get there.
Yeah. Plus, you can you can do comfort food.
No, you know what? You're right, Jen. Oh my God, you're right.
Okay, then.
All right, Jen?
I'm just waiting for you to make that wisecrack. You're right, but
No, you're right. I am envious of Star Jones.
Why? I missed this. Why are you envious of Star Jones?
Because
Star Jones is marrying someone who is willing to commit and love her
and love her forever.
Jamie
Because of her money.
unfortunately hasn't found that yet.
Well,
he has his own money.
He has
somewhere
his own
because
money.
the reason he
Who is he?
So does Stedman, but tell me he's not in Oprah for the cash.
Hey, Jen has a great point.
Did Stedman have his own money before her, or did she make him have his own money?
I mean, by regular person.
Are you guys really discussing Oprah's husband to me?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been her husband to be for like 10 years.
My God, this is like the room of homosexuals.
Now, what does Star's fiance do?
You know, I don't know. I just know that on the news.
He sells shoes at Payless.
Jen has a point.
Jen has a point, you guys, and feelings.
Favor was huge. He proposed to her on the front row of some major basketball game. Apparently, those
It was
tickets
the
aren't.
All-Star game. You know any facts?
So he could get free tickets because he doesn't have any money.
Hey, stop
What the hell's
yelling at
going
my
on
friend
here?
Jen. She's right. Star gets someone to love. I have a cat.
But your cat's hot.
Well,
Hot cat.
At least your cat is committed to you, though. That's important.
Not
really,
always.
yeah.
sometimes my cat doesn't come.
He likes that
Here,
raccoon.
kitty, nothing. Just puts his paw up and says, talk to the hand.
Talk to the paw.
He says hand to throw me off.
Crazy cat.
Do we have an Omarosa now?
Yay!
All right. Thanks, Jen, for allowing us to kill a little bit of time while we wait for our friend
Yeah.
Omarosa. From the hit show called, what the hell is it
The
called?
Apprentice.
Of course it is. I've been saying it all morning. It's my favorite show. I love it. We talked to Donald Trump about this show as
Right.
well. And Omarosa, we have lots to talk to her about. It's tonight, by the way, on 9 p.m. on NBC. It's The
Yep.
Apprentice, Donald Trump, and Omarosa.
Now, Omarosa, is that how you pronounce it?
Omarosa.
How do you pronounce it?
It's Omarosa.
Omarosa. Sister, I have so much to talk to you about.
Yeah, now, we
Wait,
kind
first of all, I got to send a whole lot of love to my folks out in L.A. I just came from L.A. It was 75 degrees and beautiful. And all of my friends out there from Damola to Lou, what's up?
What's
Yo, what's up? Shout
Lou?
out, okay. Hey, by the way, you know that we're not like that kind of cool radio station, right?
You're not cool?
No, we're.
No, you probably want to throw a shout out to Becky.
I heard that Jamie and Danny was the hottest show in L.A.
No, God, no, you've been lied to.
Well, I mean, we rule, if you will, but we're not like, what's up, down with that, you know?
So I need to send a shout out to my girls Becky and Amy.
Right.
there you go.
Hi. Oh my God! Thank you for watching my show.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Exactly. Now you got it. All right. So I have so many questions. First of all, I just realized as I said, sister, I just said, oh my God, it's our sister Omarosa. And I realized that you happen to pull out the race card a lot, so I was not meaning a sister in a black sense. I just call my
Well,
friend's
let me clarify something. 'Cause
sister.
when you talk about a card, you indicate there's a game, and it's like you pull out this game and you play it with your friends. You put it back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm black every day of my life. I've got to deal with what comes with that. I've got to walk into an all-white environment all the time. People who are not as open-minded as you are.
Can I say
And
one?
So it's not a race.
No. Well, let me tell you why.
It's
Because
not a
at that
reality.
moment,
No, let me finish.
no,
though.
I want to finish
I think
because
that people belittle
Hello?
what our experiences are as African Americans.
Well, as
by
a
calling it
Lithuanian-
farce or calling it a game. I think that's really, really irresponsible.
okay, fine.
I've
I'm
lived
irresponsible.
through
Let me
some
just
really
ask you a question then.
terrible things.
Stop. So have I. It's all bad. Life is hard, and that's what it is. But here's the deal. As a Lithuanian, I feel your pain. But I think on the one time when you said. You did not just say that about kettle black thing, whatever. You know, remember you're on the bus and you said the pot, or the girl said calling the kettle black,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you went into this whole black thing. What was that about?
You know what? It's reality television. They take 3 days of shooting and they narrow it down to 42 minutes. If you watch the show and you think, hey, that's reality, then I feel bad because it's entertainment, and there's no way that I would think that the pot calling the kettle black is a racist term. I mean, give me some credit for a
well, because that's what we saw.
That is
what
we
that's
saw.
What we saw.
Absolutely. Well, you can't believe everything you see on television.
And that's what
wait.
I was wondering. Are you upset about some of this stuff? I mean, do you look at the show now and go, "Oh my God, I cannot believe I just did that"?
Not at all. Because you know what? I knew what I was signing up for. I knew that I was dealing with Mark Burnett, the great Mark Burnett, who does these reality shows all day long. And I'm not going to be one of those reality contestants that get off the show and say, "Oh, they edited me the wrong way." It is what it is.
But you just
Wait,
said
didn't
it.
you just do that?
Oh
Did
yeah.
I just do what?
Say they edited me the wrong way.
No, I just tried to bring some perspective to you because you all are saying it as if it's reality, and you know what? It's a television show. It's just a game.
So you went into it as a.
So far, it hasn't been a game. I'm confused.
Yeah, because yeah.
How's your concussion?
Hello, Omarosa.
Did you get a concussion?
Oh, she left us.
Did she hang up?
I think she did. I think.
Hello?
Hello? What
Omarosa?
happened?
Did you guys bang it on me? What's going on?
No, we're
No,
not
we
banging
were
on
yelling for you.
Hanging up on me now. That's not nice.
So how is your concussion?
I can't talk about that.
Oh, you're
I didn't
so
know you couldn't talk
gonna
about
get
that.
some Trump in that.
I didn't actually see that episode. What happened?
I can't talk about it.
I mean,
at
I'm
all.
gonna call it the Trump card, but then you'll say I'm playing a game. It's not a game because life is hard.
Right.
Well,
But-
okay.
I know what happened. I saw it.
All right,
What
well, here,
happened?
a ceiling tile thing.
Sheetrock.
Sheetrock, that is, by the way, I think, but I don't know. I wasn't there, so I'm not accusatory, but is light. And it hit her in the
But let me just say, if something started falling from your studio right now and hit you in the head, and would you make light of it, or would you go to the manager and say, "Yo, why is things falling from the sky?" I mean, don't make light of something that was very painful for me. Enough said. Next question.
Oh, shut
Shut up, Omarosa!
Shut up.
Don't be that
I
kind of
was
girl.
all with you until
my
then.
God.
Shut, next question.
Okay, next question. Hello. Okay, don't play me like that. Whatever. Omarosa, don't be this person. America will hate you if you
The
are
thing
this
about
person.
it is, let me just tell you something. My reality is so different than what you see, and you can make light of things that are very painful to me, and I have
Oh,
to
come
respond to
on,
it.
painful
Wait,
chick.
which
So,
part's
you know,
painful?
you
The
can
race
make it
thing or
funny
the
for your
tile
viewers.
thing?
You can make
Everything
it
is
funny for
painful
your
for her.
viewers, but
She
it's,
just-
it's real for me.
She's
So,
just in pain
Now
all
let's
the time.
talk about your new talk show that's coming out.
yeah, I'm negotiating a great opportunity. There's a couple of deals that are on the table, but there's one that I'm most interested in. So we'll see what'll happen.
And who would that be with?
I can't give any details
Oh,
until the
right, because
negotiation
you
is
know
over.
when we negotiate our deals, we can't.
Always
yeah,
secret.
always
Yep.
secret.
All right, thank you.
Omarosa,
You're fired again.
America does not like the
got it,
Omarosa.
I don't know. Just fire this chick.
She hung up.
Dude, I got to tell you, when you get your phone call about there being an incident, that chick had issues.
No, I think there's an incident with her everywhere she goes. Didn't you watch the show?
Well, by the way, she really has no clarity in her points. Because 1 minute,
Things are a game, then they're not a game.
yeah.
Then I'm not going to be one of those people to tell you they edited me badly, and then they edited me
So
badly.
what we're going to do this time tomorrow is we're going to take that piece of tape, even though
I
we
thought
don't.
we don't have tape.
We don't usually have tape, but today we have tape because I thought we should tape her because I know there's going to be a problem and I want the incident on tape.
If something fell on her head during the interview, we needed tape.
Right. So, because we needed to document this one. So, tomorrow at this time, we're going to take what she said and we're going to play what she said and then the contradiction to it.
I think that's a great idea, and I think you boys will be up all night making that work for us.
Oh, no, it's easy. Are you kidding? They're hello. They're
Yeah,
like-
she said it right in a row.
Everywhere.
She doesn't wear a wedding ring, but she stays out all night, dude.
Oh. The hell was that?
I was
stuff?
trying to hold back my emotions.
But I'm sad for him. That was like a laugh, snort, giggle.
No, kind of, but only because it's just the meanest thing I ever heard. It scratches the baby, so I must stay out all night without a wedding ring. See?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't laughing, Jack. I was laughing
What do
with
you mean you weren't laughing?
Okay, yeah, I was. All right, let's go through these I hate Omarosa phone calls, and then we'll get on to Jack's life. Okay.
Okay.
All right, pushing the random button now and getting Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Hey, Sue, you're a big, heavy girl, and so we're gonna have to wait and hold you on to the the I'm fat and I'm mad at you Jamie calls. Okay? Oh. Where'd she go? Is it up?
Sue?
See how mad she is?
She's furious.
She's not even there anymore. Here is John. Hi, John.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie and Danny. Good morning.
Good morning.
I wanted to say this. I mean, this is true for Danny, but it's more true for Jamie, is that, Jamie, you're never afraid to, like, pull these, like, quote-unquote celebrities out, like, and completely call them out when they're being total idiots. Like, any other show would just want to kiss up to them, and you guys never do that.
Yeah. We gotta have that reputation.
We do have a reputation.
In fact, let me tell you something. It's so bad. We have such a bad reputation in this that I had told Stench a long time ago, which is our producer, listen, Tori Spelling said she would call the show if she wanted to be on the show, not even wants to, that she would call the show if we asked her. So he calls the publicist and says, hey, listen, Jamie and Danny would really like to have Tori on. And they're like, yeah, okay, we'll tell her. They never told her because they assumed that she would never want to be on this show.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know that, but I know we have a reputation.
That tells you she has something to hide, or she's obviously, I mean, she knows that you guys will call her out on all the...
But you know what? Omarosa was not a celebrity. She was a game show contestant.
No, but she's acting like she is.
Yeah, she's acting way like she is.
Even if she were, like, on the Today Show in the morning or whatever those shows are, they would still kiss up to her. Like, they wouldn't call her out. They'd be like, oh, the show was so hard.
I saw her on The View yesterday.
They kissed her ass?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know, and if I was African-American, which I'm not, I would be like, hey, listen, you know what? Don't be saying that, look, you have no idea, and I'm black.
I'm
blah,
black
blah.
every day.
You're on a little game show, whatever. You know?
And you're not the only African-American on it, right?
No,
was a guy.
actually, there's a guy who is really great, and he survived the cut.
Right.
So
she totally reacted to the pot calls the kettle black thing. Like, I don't care how you edit it. Like, we saw her reacting.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that had to have happened at some point.
Yeah, I wish that we had that on tape because there was no edit there.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she just went off on that, and you're like, are you kidding me? That doesn't belong here.
No, she's an overreactor girl.
Yeah. She has issues, but I think, in my own personal opinion, what she's looking for is a lawsuit against Donald Trump.
Or Mark Burnett, or both.
Or something, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, she's looking to get some cashish from that concussion. But I don't know her pain, you know?
Me
so,
either. You don't know her pain.
I don't know her pain, so you know.
You're in pain. That's the cot calling the kettle black? You're a cot. That's the pot calling the kettle black.
What, John?
How would she ever get another job in like any industry, though, if she's known as the girl who sued Donald Trump because of some, like, ceiling falling down?
Well, you know,
I don't know. It's just such a...
Because you have to look at the quality of television. I mean, somebody will probably offer her something, you know? I mean, look at, play some of this TV.
Hi-vi?
Yeah, the midget show.
Right, but the midget didn't cause anybody any problems.
How
Nobody
about
wants problems.
Who wants to marry the alleged, drama queen bitchy girl?
I didn't miss that show.
I know. Well, that's what Omarosa is going to be on next.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, John. Well, thanks for your
John.
phone call.
Hey, have a good day.
All right,
Bye.
All right, just as I suspected. Real quick. Hey, Katrina, go ahead with your comments.
I am a black girl, and I watched a show, and every single time I watched it, I wanted to punch her. It was terrible. I just wanted to see what and Heidi's just, I don't know her problem is she uses the F word and the S word, and I'm like, Omarosa, if I ever see you, I'm punching you. I'm sorry. You made my life a living hell watching that show, and I really liked it. And I'm a black girl, so it's not that. Life is so hard for her. Yeah, get over it.
Yeah! You don't know the plight of the Lithuanian. All right, this is the portion of the show that we get to about Jack's life. I don't know if y'all were listening to yesterday's show, but we were talking about what?
How much it sucks to be Jack.
But I mean, it was a spinoff of you can't live with him, can't live without him, blah blah blah, and then somehow it just spun in this weird, horrible, yucky, awful, sad, pathetic way, and it was like a soap opera.
Right. The young and the wifeless.
Oh. So Jack knocked up a chick.
Yep.
He loved her very much. Probably still does. She had a beautiful, bouncing baby little girl that they named Lucy. An adorable little child.
Adorable baby girl.
Who oohs and goos and does all that stuff that babies do. And
probably going to end up coming and live with me.
And then then we find out as we share so much of our lives on this stupid show that, because it runs lives, that's why I call it stupid, that Jack actually has been staying with the child every single night, that his wife has been out every single night, that he's basically the sole provider for this child because she's gone. Mm-hmm. And she's a little bitter that she has had a baby, a little bitter that, well, that Jack's her husband.
A lot bitter about that one. She likes the baby, mainly me.
And now lately she hasn't been wearing her wedding ring because she said it scratches the baby.
Right.
Now I've seen that rock, and
you couldn't scratch your keister with it. Let me just say this: that entire rock does not impede you in any way from picking your nose.
It doesn't. It's.
Hey, I know what I can afford. Most diamonds cut glass. Mine cut cellophane.
Exactly.
There you go. Very nicely
and
said.
apparently the baby.
Right.
Right.
It scratches. Yes.
But it's your ring is on the top of your hand. You don't. Is she backhanding the baby? What's going on?
Well, no, it's such a huge diamond, and Jack is so wealthy. He had diamonds put all the way around it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. So Jack is like, look, I think that this might be a thing. And so I thought that others could maybe help Jack and kind of let us know some of the signs that were happening in your own personal marriages, when your wife was starting to leave. I mean, the wedding ring coming off.
The other man moving in.
The storage facility place, out every night.
Mommy starts dating women. That was from my childhood.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
This
So
guy can't get a break.
So we're gonna get Sparkle's take on things as well, like why she isn't. She's gonna say that it's because it scratches a baby.
What about the storage compartment?
I don't know.
No, she's not. Remember the last time we had her on? She attacked Jack viciously.
Viciously.
And it went ugly for her. Then the listeners attacked her, and it was a whole fight. Oh, my God.
Awesome. Now all we know is she's backhanding the baby.
But it's that story that we had on the show where Jack is such a nice guy that you feel too bad to leave him.
Right.
And so, use the guilt, Jack, because that's all you have going for you.
He'll just postpone the pain.
Well, that's okay. At least she gets to suffer a little bit. Because what you should do is be very kind to her and all that stuff, because then you feel so bad that you left somebody so nice.
Right.
Because, you can't all of a sudden develop a backbone because she'll be on to you. And then she gets to use you as an excuse of, you were mean to me, so I left.
Right.
But if you're overly kind and stuff, it'll tear her apart with guilt. I know.
She'll go anyway.
Right.
But it'll be late.
But at least she won't get to blame you.
Right.
Yeah. Because there's some kind of satisfaction when you get to blame the nice guy.
Right. Huh. We kind of wandered off into your world for a moment,
No,
didn't
we
we?
didn't. I was just saying it's no.
I'm listening to Danny and Jamie.
What, Pete?
Hello?
Hello?
You're listening to Jamie and Danny.
Oh, I'm on. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are.
Who were you talking to?
I got my buddies here. I love you guys, first of all.
Oh, thanks.
We love you.
Been listening to you guys for actually a couple of years now, and I got turned on to you guys by my ex, actually.
Oh, what happened to her?
She married Jack.
Well, actually, I want to tell Jack all those signs. I was in denial of those signs, too.
Yeah.
The wedding ring was all of a sudden in the way for some reason or the other, and wasn't coming home, was always out with her friends, and too many happy hours. And it's kind of like, honey, we have bills, we have things to do. We got responsibilities here, and gotta grow up.
Jack,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
So what ended up happening, Pete?
Bottom line was divorce. Her entire family kind of like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? And your friends from work got to stay at work, and you got to get home and take care of your kid, and you got a husband that loves you, and all that stuff, and.
Sometimes it just ain't enough.
It is not never enough.
No, you always want what the other chick got.
Something like that. Most of her friends were college kids, and live with mommy and daddy, things like that. And it's just like, hey, they take care of their bills. We got to take up our bills. And just
Jack, you got to take care of your bills, man. All about the bills.
Jack,
Well, no, here's what
It's all about the Benjamins.
No, it's about women knowing that they have the ability to marry men that have money.
Right.
And when you marry somebody for love that doesn't have any money, you start to look around going, hey, this love crap ain't that good.
That great. Right. And What happened with Sparkles is she married a guy she didn't love all that much in the first place, who doesn't have a whole lot of money.
Right.
So now she's going, hey, maybe love would be nice. Maybe money would be nice.
Anything but Jack.
Anything.
I didn't mean to say it out loud. Because you know I love you, and I think
I love you. I'd marry you.
You're a great guy, and she's lucky to have you, that
dirty
word
thing.
I think this is going well. Here is Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to tell you guys first of all that I know you guys hear it all the time, but yeah, you guys rule.
We
rule.
I was really excited.
That was really excited?
You guys are really excited.
Oh.
No, I think that people think that I'm crazy when I drive to work because all I do is laugh at you guys. But
Not with, but at.
Well, no, with, at, both, all of the above. I wanted to tell. How confident is Jack that his wife is going to leave him?
Jack, how confident are you?
Like, let's say from 1 to 10.
If you had to bet.
10 being she's leaving.
Okay.
Let's go with 5 to 7.
Whoa.
That she's leaving.
6 then.
All right, then let's ask you this question.
Greater than 50%.
How confident are you that she's leaving within the next 7 years?
8 to 9.
And how confident are you that you will not be married to this woman in your 60s?
Oh, that's probably a 10.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's just a time game with Uncle Jack.
We need to figure out what we're going to do.
You know what we'll do? We got to rent him a girl.
Well, I have the earthquake preparedness kit, and I need the Jack's Gonna Crumble preparedness kit.
Is he going to move in with you or with
We'll
me?
just make fun of him for the show.
No, we've got to save him or we'll come into work
But
and he'll be
remember,
hanging.
just like our boss, she made Danny go play tennis with Jack because he was suicidal.
It's okay. I'll wear new shoes, and then you'll focus on those.
All right, real quick, we're going to go to a break, but let me just tell you this. Vanessa?
Yes.
So you have some signs that you know that Jack's wife's leaving him?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I did when I left my first husband.
My first husband. Hey, Vanessa?
Yes.
We have to take a little break. Can you just wait a second?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hold on. Hi, Jack's wife.
Hi, Sparkles!
Listen, my darling, we have to go to break.
Yeah, I just want to beat the rush. Bye.
Oh. So can you hang on during this break?
Yes, I will hang on.
Your diamond ring won't accidentally hang up the phone, will it?
He is so overdramatic.
He hasn't said a... Oh, my God. Can anybody hear the script flipping?
Oh, my God. So this is Jack's fault?
He is such a... This is all Jack's fault. Jack has driven me to do this.
Oh! I tried this one.
Wow. You know, Sparkles, the rumor around the radio ranch is that you weren't so nice to the last boyfriend.
Oh, that's mean.
I think we went through that.
And what was your rebuttal?
It's just the... It's just difficult.
It's not you, it's them?
Exactly.
Hold on, my darling.
Okay.
You're so lucky. Oh, okay. So,
So Jack's wife's leaving him.
Sparkles?
Yes.
Why are you leaving our Jack?
He is so dramatic.
He hasn't actually said anything.
Yeah.
First of all, he has no... he doesn't sympathize with me at all. I'm married. I had a baby. I've got all that baby flub still on.
Wait a minute. The things to be for him to feel sorry for you about start with, I'm married. Did anybody else get that?
I just did. Now that you,
I've had a baby. I'm fat. At the top of that list of terrible things is I'm married. Nice.
Just thought I'd slip that in right there.
What?
Just thought I'd slip that right in.
Okay, so here's the thing. Are you happy being married?
No.
It depends on what day it is.
Most days, are you happy being married?
I'd say 3 out of the 7 days I'm happy.
So less than 50%.
Are you happy that you and Jack have had a child together?
Yes, I love Lucy.
I know you love Lucy, but are you happy that you and Jack had a child together?
I love Lucy.
Are you happy in your current situation? Is everything as you would hoped it would be?
I love Lucy.
No, there's some things I could do improving on.
If you had to add like that miraculous thing, what would you change?
Just one.
Yes.
Jack.
Yes.
So you would have a different husband?
No, I mean, I love Jack. It's just that he's very contradicting at times. Like, he tells me, this is what he did. A few months ago, I was like all depressed and I'm upset. I'm like, I look awful, blah, blah, blah.
And I'm married.
He's like, yeah, and I'm married. He's like, you look fine. Go do something. I'm like, I don't want to live here anymore. I'm so upset. You look fine. Go find something to do. So I go find something to do.
What was his name?
Oh.
Anyway, I go find something to do because, you know, he's fine. He's going to work, going to Vegas, playing with Stench.
Oh, my God. We went to Vegas one day.
We went one day, and by the way,
work.
yeah, and can I tell you something? There was nothing enjoyable about that.
Well, all I knew is he was in the room giggling, laying in bed with Stench.
Yeah, because we had a single bedroom.
Because Stench was tickling his feet. All right, so anyway, you know, okay, so you go and find something to do. What'd you go find to do?
I'm in a play.
Okay.
So, you know, nothing like great and major earth-shattering, but
it gets you out of the house.
Gets me out of the house. I'm doing, like, what I used to do that, like, made me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm obsessed, he says. Now I can't leave the house without... Yesterday, I walk out the door. He goes, what are you wearing? I'm wearing jeans and a tank top, like I always wear. Why don't you have a bra on?
Oh, there was visible
When
nipple and
have I ever worn a bra, Danny?
What?
Wait, wait a minute. You hold on. I'm with Jack on this, tramp.
You had visible nipples?
You were wearing a tank top and jeans with no bra?
That's what I always wear.
Oh my God, no, you don't. I've seen you a million times. You don't always wear that. That is so trampy.
It's just
No,
over-exaggerating.
No, wait, I'm with Jack. That is totally...
Especially with visible nipple.
And that's a whore move. You're married with a baby.
Yeah.
You're going out of the house to play practice. Jack's already feeling a little insecure, and you just rub it in his face like that?
I'm sure the gay guy really cares.
No, but it's not that. It's not that.
No.
It's just that. It's mean. I mean, like, you did it on purpose because... Go ahead.
And she plays this card. There's a straight guy in this play, too, but she loves to go, oh, the gay guy will love that. Like,
Right.
just discounting anybody else involved.
But no,
Right.
everybody that's working on the play, around the play, on the play, they're all gay?
No.
No, but there's one gay guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we keep going to that one.
Right.
So you don't think...
that's who
All
I
right, wait,
wanted.
no. Sparkles, hold on. All right, so imagine you're not feeling so great about yourself or the marriage and stuff, and Jack's going out with us every night. And then one night, he decides to wear that sheer Speedo of his.
I love that one.
You did? So he walks out of and says, what? What, that lesbian's going to say something about my sheer Speedo?
Jack, go ahead. Wear
Yeah.
that.
Well, no, but I
The
mean,
problem is you're
it's
implying-
disrespect.
The problem is you're implying that she has any feelings for Jack.
But it's just about, even if she doesn't, it's just about disrespect.
I
I'm
have
with
an
you guys.
analogy.
Okay.
Yes.
The no bra is kind of like to attract new buyers. It's like you have a home, you now have sold the home, take down the for sale sign.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you're, I just don't think that you need to go out there and go, here are my tits, see them roar.
I was doing that. The problem is Jack wants me at home so he could sit in the corner chair and just stare to make sure that I'm here. He doesn't talk to me.
That's not true.
He doesn't do anything.
That's not true. You know what? If you probably were wearing a polo shirt with that damn horse on it or whatever and a bra and jeans, he'd probably say, honey, have a nice day. See you later. You know, I mean, you are out a lot, but then you not only insult him by being out every night, but with your wardrobe choices are just mean.
I must get into my
And
character.
let me clarify it as well, too. I did tell her, you should get something that you like to do and get a hobby. She does this thing and is out every night. This isn't like just every once in a while. And then comes home last night and says, oh, I told him I couldn't practice on Saturday. See how I care about you? And I told him I couldn't practice one day.
Before we run out of time, when are we going to move on to the fact that she doesn't wear a ring anymore?
Yeah, what about that one?
Oh, my God, Jack, you are... I was giving the baby a bath and it rubbed up against her. Now, I know it's not like a big, huge Mindy Barbano ring because I'm married to Jack Hine.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, Mindy married for money. We're not sure that she's that happy, allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Allegedly. I'm sure she is, and I'm sure it wasn't for money. It was alleged.
And I'm pretty sure that Jack gave his last dollar where the rich guy had plenty left over.
Exactly. I mean, actually, in like Jack
Those
and the
terms,
rich guy world, he should
Jack gave more.
Yeah, and Mindy should have a much bigger diamond.
It's the widow's mite.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Robbins Brothers gave us a beautiful ring.
Well, we love them.
We do. We love them, or you know.
So why?
That's why you leave it at home so nothing will happen to it?
Yes, because I'm so afraid. No, I was giving the baby a bath and it scratched her, and sometimes I forget to put it back on after that.
Yeah, I did that, and I was having an affair on my husband.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not having an affair.
Yet.
So your displays of public attention are
While not wearing a ring?
Yeah.
No, I put on a bra last night, and I had on my ring last night.
Well, right, just to prove a point because you know that Jack is hurt.
And then she went to the gas station last night and threw all that stuff out.
This is the problem, though, too. He's not supportive about it at all. I've asked him, come to practice, do this, hang out, help me with
What's
my
he going to do?
script.
Bring the baby, and
can
then
I-
you're going to be all irritated because the baby's crying?
Can I just ask you
I put her in a walker. When he throws a fit that I'm gone all the time or he's with the baby, I say, fine, no problem, let me take her. I take her, put her in a walker, and she scoots around.
Hey, Sparkles,
And everybody loves her.
are you really going to a play every night?
Yes.
Because I've never in my life heard an actress say, I've got to go off to practice.
You want to hear the best?
Normally they'd say, oh, I don't know, what's the word I'm searching for? Rehearsal. I've never heard anybody go, I got to go practice. That's kung fu people go practice.
Yeah, and don't you first learn your lines at home and then you go practice on stage?
No, then you go rehearse on stage.
He's asleep by the time I get home. He doesn't help.
Oh, my God. You know why? Because
sound
he's
as-
here before all of us.
Yeah. And, all night with the baby, it probably makes him tired.
He's not. The baby goes to bed at 9 o'clock at
And
night.
sometimes I know
my
for a
God.
fact that he leaves right after the show, and then he gets here at the crack of butt dawn because he finishes up his stuff like at 3 a.m. here.
Yeah.
So he can be there with the kid while you're out
Practicing.
taking those tatas of yours and showing the world.
But he's not even supportive about it. Like, he's not even happy
Oh, my
about
God.
it.
Out of
He
all the
doesn't
stuff,
even-
she fixates on that.
I know.
I asked him to, help me with an event that's going on. He didn't want to. I had to bring out my little checkbook from my savings account to pay him a talent fee to show up.
This is not true.
I
don't even know what she's talking about.
Don't you lie.
Don't you lie. That is untrue.
I don't even know what she's talking
What
about.
what happened?
She's claiming she has to pay me an appearance fee to go to her little fundraiser because I wouldn't go. And this is her thing. She thinks it's funny and she likes to tell people.
He wouldn't. He didn't want to go. He threw a fit and said, well, I'm just going to sit in the corner then. Do I have to be there the whole time?
I've never heard him sound like that.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on.
Can I just tell you, if you were a guest, I'd say you're fired. I want to get Omarosa back. At least she's nicer.
Jack,
Jack,
we have to talk.
I'll get the spare room ready.
Round two. Ding, ding, ding.
Well, round implies there's a fight. This is just kind of a mauling.
It is.
Oh! So if you're just joining us, it's another loving day in the Sparkles and Jack household. Sparkles lately hasn't been wearing a ring. She's out every single night. And the night before last, or last night, whatever, she wore a tank top with no brassiere
She
on.
does that a lot. She's a boob shower.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
She is a boob shower. She's very proud of her tatas.
Very proud.
And the
Didn't
only-
breastfeed. That didn't do that whole bonding with the baby
Right,
thing
so
that most mothers do.
so womanly and so in touch with her breasts that she won't give them to nurse and to nurture her
right,
own
even
child.
though it's been scientifically proven that the babies,
to bottle feed.
the
That's not
babies that are breastfed are better tempered and
Right, but
smarter.
I love my boobs so much.
So much.
You can have them, but not my
Not
baby.
my baby.
You know why? You bottle feed a baby, then the daddy can stay home with it while you're out all night.
That's exactly right.
Oh, Sparkles.
Jack, you better tell him right now that you told me to bottle
I
feed.
did. I said that.
He just did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I could tell my wife to bottle feed and not breastfeed, and there's not a chance in hell she'd have done it.
Yeah, but okay. I'm Sparkles,
All
and
of
I'm
a sudden,
timid.
you're listening to Jack.
Yeah, on that one she listens. Oh, really?
At the beginning, I did.
All right.
At the beginning, how long have you two been married?
Almost.
10 years.
Don't start me on the anniversary.
Why? What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
I remembered the anniversary. Not
Oh my
She
God.
didn't?
No
We
way.
haven't even had the anniversary
Yeah,
yet.
you did.
No, not yet, but she keeps planning it. Things like, oh, and on this weekend we have this. I go, well, what about our anniversary? So she goes, oh, well, we'll celebrate the next week. Because her parents are coming into town.
Oh
which
my
I totally
God,
get.
you're the girl. You're
Oh
supposed
my
to remember
God,
the
you're
anniversary.
the girl and you beat him up when he forgets. That's the law.
I haven't even forgot it. My parents were coming into town, and all the dates I was remembering is the 25th and the 30th. I wasn't thinking
But
about any
then,
dates.
so then we plan a different weekend. Then she plans something on that next weekend.
Oh, so you're just avoiding the anniversary.
No, I'm not. I planned it for a certain night, for like Friday night, the 19th. Our fundraiser is the 20th, and he threw a fit.
People want to talk to you.
No, you. Oh.
What? Here is Danielle. Danielle Sparkles.
Is her real name Sparkles?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you were kidding. That's not like a stripper name?
No, it's like a stripper name. It's also her name.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm listening to this whole thing, and I think that he needs to take a break from her so she could see what she's missing.
That's a good idea.
Vacation.
She was calling from the 909 too. She know what's up.
Rosie, meet Sparkles.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Sparkles. Sorry about
Rosie, how old are you?
that. I'm 22.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know, Sparkles, that you're full of crap.
Oh.
Because I have a baby. She's 3 months old, and I wear my rings all the time. And unless you know how to wash a baby right, you wouldn't be scratching your child.
I
Well,
guess
maybe
I'm a
you- maybe
really
you should
bad
stop
mom.
going
Out of
out
all
the
of this,
time,
she's a bad
flashing
baby
your
washer.
boobs, and taking care of your child. Maybe that'll your practicing is just off. Jack probably can wear his wedding ring and not scratch the baby, but oh my God, maybe because
That's
he's
not a very good
home.
argument.
Maybe because he's home and you're not.
Oh, that was a good one at the end, even though she was
Yeah.
retarded. Here is Sarah, meet Sparkles.
Hi, Sparkles.
Hi, Sarah.
You're a bad woman. You need to put a cover on your chi-chis.
Cover on your
your
cheeks.
chi-chis.
I have put on my chi-chis, but I don't go out flashing them and not wearing a bra. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
They were covered. It wasn't like a big V-neck tank top or anything like that. It was just a eye tank top.
I'm
They
just
had a
kind of
good
wondering,
tank top.
is Jack the woman in the relationship? Because maybe you should start calling him Jackie.
I don't know, Jack. How did this turn that
It's
way?
turned ugly, man.
All right. Hey, Sparkles.
Yes.
We're going to take just like one more round of loving, supportive calls. Oh, my God. Hold on just a minute. This guy.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff,
Yeah.
meet Sparkles.
Hello, Sparkle.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Little info for Jack here. Jack, put the boots on, kick her to the curb.
Kick this biatch to the curb.
Yeah.
As far as Sparkles, as far as you dressing for the part or to get in the part, I think you're dressing more to get the part in you.
Oh, hold on that one. We got the part in you. Controversy coming up.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Uh-oh, Danielle is called back, and she is not done with her, okay?
Okay. By the way, we already gave away.
We're so wrapped up with this drama.
I cannot believe it.
No,
What?
we missed the Dan. Dan, the hatchback man.
Came and went?
We didn't get to wave at him. We didn't get.
Wow. That's how involved we are with our little friend Jack.
Oh, what if he doesn't have a good day because he couldn't wave at us?
Wow.
Things are different.
It's a different time.
It is a different time.
Let's get back to the really bad wife and mother.
Sparkles, you ruined our life in so many different ways.
I know Jack will be very upset he didn't get to see Dan.
All right, so here's the deal. Why are you staying with Jack?
Because I do love him.
Wow.
I believe you.
Do you really love him?
Yes.
Are you in love with him in a romantic sense?
Yes.
Are you happy?
No.
Are you ever happy?
Sometimes.
What would make you happy?
For Jack to be loving and supportive.
And what would make him more loving and supportive?
If he wasn't, lecturing me all the time. And when I asked him to get involved with something, like a part of my life, he goes ahead and does it. Instead of throws a fit and I have to pay him a talent fee to show up.
So here's the thing,
I love
Jack.
that one. By the way, you're the hero of the hallways on that one.
Yeah, a talent fee to
My
show
God,
up. Yeah.
you are. People are high fiving in the hallway. Going, did you hear about Jack? He made his wife pay a talent fee.
For him to show up at an event. Dina, meet Sparkles.
Hi, Sparkles.
Hi.
I just want to put my 2 cents in. Okay, first of all, you're married and you have a baby, and that baby should be your priority. You should not be going out every night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mommies deserve their fun too occasionally, but not every night.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
However,
true, Dad.
On the flip side of that, though, I have 2 babies too, so I understand. When you accidentally scratch your baby, you feel awful, and you take that ring off, and I forget to put my rings back on too occasionally. But if I was going to go out that night, believe me, my rings would be on my finger when I walked out the door.
Okay, snap, right there.
Snap, what up?
Danielle, meet Sparkles.
I accidentally shot the dog. I put the gun away.
Danielle, meet Sparkles.
Hi, Sparkles.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi. I think everybody is making too huge of a deal out of this.
Me
Thank
too.
you, Danielle.
Because she has a baby, or like the last caller, that should be her first priority. It is. That doesn't mean it should be her only priority. You're married. You have a baby.
Oh, Sparkles hasn't lost who she is. Trust me.
Yeah.
Her cha-chas still tell everybody.
Right, but
Right.
And tatas.
I mean, why should that be?
Not cha-chas.
I took Titis, or wait, what was it?
Chi-chis.
I took Chi-chis
And
and tatas
tatas.
and made cha-chas.
Yes, you did.
Her boobs, who cares? I mean, what's she supposed to do with them?
Well, apparently she puts them on display.
Right.
Well, they're there.
Well, she might as well display them.
Exactly.
Hello, open for business.
I think her having to stay at home with the baby all the time is just ridiculous. She can't go out
Nobody
and do
ever
anything.
said that, though. I don't
She
think
doesn't stay at home with the baby ever. Jack does.
every
Who stays with
night.
them during the day?
Danielle?
Who stays with the baby?
Jack
during the
does.
day?
Jack gets home at noon.
No, when my wife works. She works during the day.
She does?
Yes, because
What'd
he
she
makes
do?
me.
What days during the week?
I
Every
work,
day.
I work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday adults.
From what time to what time?
From 11:30 until 3 o'clock.
Okay,
Right.
so let me ask you that. So on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, at 11:30 until 3 o'clock, then what do you do at 3 o'clock?
I come home.
And then you go to play practice.
No, I don't go to rehearsal until like about 7:30.
So on those days, you have the baby. For 3 days a week, you have the baby for about 4 hours?
Yeah, well, also in the morning.
By the way, if you'd really
What
like
about
to see
all
what
those
the
women
horrible
that have
woman looks like,
nannies?
Dalt's from 3 o'clock before, from 11 to 3, Wednesday, Thursday,
Danielle,
Friday.
we understand. We don't think that she's supposed to lose herself. No way in the world. I mean, that's why Jack said find a hobby. But what he didn't mean is find a hobby that takes you out every single night until 11 o'clock.
Without your wedding ring on with your cha-chas showing.
Right.
No, he wanted
There's
me to
8 million more calls.
I know. All right. Hold on.
I was bored with Danielle.
Oh, yeah. Here is Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, what's going on?
What up, buddy?
Hey, I think Jack should just go ahead and kick old Hooker to the curb.
Oh, that's his wife you're talking about.
Obviously, she's got no respect for him if she's going out like that.
Right, and she's not making any money.
She's free.
Right, she's a tramp.
She actually has to pay Jack, remember?
Is that my ex-husband?
Uh-oh. Are you thinking of him? Because I'm jealous.
Wait, were you married before?
No, Jack just always laughs about the guy that I was engaged to.
Oh, the guy with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate him.
It wasn't his dog, it was my dog.
Wait, is that the same guy? Oh, you've had so you've had 2 long-term relationships that I know about before Jack, and both of them you treated like crap?
Okay, wait a second. The other one, the one that you know about, wasn't long-term. That was just a few months. But
Well, some girl told me in the hall that you were awful to him.
That's what? No, I'm not going to say anything because I'll get in
Well,
trouble.
I asked him, and he said it didn't just work out. Because you know how he's like one of those like above the line guys?
Yeah,
He goes,
I like him. I
he
like
said
him a lot.
it didn't work out. He goes, that's all.
That's true, and and that's probably why we didn't get along, is because we both have two completely different views.
But
like,
I
on
even said
life
to him,
and
you can
everything.
tell me, give me gossip on her. He goes, it just didn't work out. And I go, well, somebody in the hall told me that she was really awful to you. And he goes, no, it just didn't work out. And he walked away. Actually, kind of like, dun, 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 dun. He walked away like that.
But that's right. It just didn't work out. And so I could say that he was mean, too, because it just
He didn't say that about you, though.
I know, but I'm just saying my friends could say that, oh, yeah, he was really, really mean to her just because we had different views about things. So it didn't work out.
Let's get to some of the chicks that want to sleep with Jack.
Melody, meet Sparkles.
Oh, Sparkles. You irritate me to no end because my husband was a nice guy like Jack, would have helped with the baby and all of that, and he died at the age of 33 from a heart ailment that we didn't know about. And then I found out I was persistent. And then I found out I was pregnant with his baby, and I had to go through the whole pregnancy myself. I have a baby by myself who's now 18 months, and I have an 11-year-old son from my first marriage who was a jerk dad that I kicked to the curb. And you're kicking the wrong one to the curb, and life is too short. And stop complaining about having to take care of your baby.
This is your future calling. Look into the light, Sparkles. This is your future.
Sparkles, I told you this last time. See, what that lady is saying is that all of us have been really mean to nice guys, and we all regret it.
All I got is that I'm going to die.
No, well, Jack, sweetie, you're 33. You can just pick up where that guy left off.
Wow.
Hi, what's your name? My name's Sparkles, the 26-year-old single mom. Whoops, gotta run. Just quick impression of your future.
Laura, hi.
Hi.
Hi, meet Sparkles.
Hi, Sparkles. You know what? Everybody's just being way too harsh to you. I mean, my 10-year wedding anniversary is coming up in May. I have two kids, 8 and 5. My husband has been on this whole 10-year anniversary kick for months and just driving me absolutely insane with it. 10 years. And I really think the only reason why he wants to celebrate it so bad is just he can prove to his friends that he was able to actually stay married for 10 years.
Wow, now there's a catch.
That's a good angle.
No, I am quite confident that Sparkles will have a lovely 10th anniversary. I just don't know who she'll be with.
She'll be alone with her fourth kid. She's our new Audrey-tism.
Dude, absolutely.
She's Audrey-tism waiting to happen.
Jack provokes it, though, too. I said something the other day about, like, having another kid in 4 years, and he goes, yeah, with your next husband.
Well, he's right. He's just honest, which is way different than you because you're lying to yourself.
Lying with your cha-chas.
Vaughn Freeman in the hizzy.
For shizzy.
Got a new page boy haircut. Looks cute.
What up with the it's like a Nero do.
He's got the Caesar.
I like it. Yeah, the George Clooney.
Yeah.
George Clooney goes blonde. That's what that is. Anyway, Sparkles is on the phone. That's Jack's wife. Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
And
certainly ex-friend.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues here, and she's not wearing her wedding ring. She's going out every single night.
She's not wearing a wedding ring or a bra.
True that. And she also has been She hasn't been wearing a bra when she goes out with a tank top.
A tank top, no bra. No husband, no baby, no ring.
But what's weird is a lot of the phone calls now are upset with Jack.
They're turning on Jack.
Yeah, I don't.
Why?
Here's one. Alicia?
Oh, my God, the drama.
What?
You guys are exaggerating I'm so Sparkles. It's just crazy.
What? Say something.
Because you know what? I went through the same crap with my husband. When I was pregnant, he worked a lot. Then, after I had the baby, it was like, you need to go out. I'm going to get you a limo with your family, with your sister, with everybody. And, the minute I went out, it was, where are you at? Who are you doing? Where are you wearing? What are you wearing out? Where are you going? What time are you going to be home? And, where's the trust in all this? And, telling her what she can wear, I mean.
She's wearing a tank top with no bra.
Tramp? You know what? Where's the trust, though?
Let me ask you a question, Alicia. Did you breastfeed your baby?
I did. She's 3 now, and I've finally gotten to the respect that I need, and because I finally started doing my own thing and saying, you know what, get over the insecurity. We did the counseling thing, and basically that was a lot of my issue, was feeding into his insecure shit.
But you can't say that word. You were feeding into his insecure crap, and you got over that, and you went to counseling. But here's the thing: were you out every single night?
No, God, no. I was. Well, no. I mean, but
she is.
She's out every single night.
She's out every night.
He needs to be supportive. And you know what? If she asks him to go with her, why won't he go?
Why don't you go, Jack?
Yeah, exactly, Jack.
God.
Why
She's
do
just
I want to go hang out at her rehearsal?
she's just so
Well,
shrill.
you know what? At least if she wasn't asking you to go.
She didn't ask him to go. You asked him to go. He should be married to
She
you.
asked him to go.
Yeah,
said,
she
"I
has asked me to go."
And to be supportive, and he won't go.
Jack, that's where you lie and say
Yeah.
she's never asked you.
Well, I'm not going to lie.
Ugh, why?
See,
Since
Jack's
when?
the one in this
I
relationship
cannot
who
tell
won't
a
lie.
lie.
I'm Jack Hine. Vote for me.
Michelle,
Yes. Hi,
meet
Jan-
Jack
hi,
and Sparkles.
Danny.
Hi.
How are you guys today?
I'm a little angry and I wasn't in a good mood.
Why? 'Cause Sparkles?
Yeah, she just.
Hi, Sparkles. Hi. I just wanted to tell you that after having a baby, if you can still wear a shirt without a bra, that you should totally do it.
Thank you very much.
It's only because she didn't breastfeed her. Her boobs would be wrecked like every normal mom.
Yeah, if she really loved that baby, it'd be nourished by her love loins.
Right, and then I'd have to go buy her big fake ones. Whoops, projecting.